cool things in my house because I lived all over the world and I've been thrifting for years, and I have some pretty cool things around my house that I think deserve to take the spotlight. So let's get started. So this Wohnzimmerschrank in my living room is very, very cool, and you can tell by the name that this is something I got when I was living in Berlin, Germany, and it actually was part of a set, and I got it for about $25, and it is absolutely gorgeous, and I have no idea how we managed to get it over here to Canada with us, but we did. And if we take a closer look, there's some cool things in there, so let's see what this is. So this cool thing in my house, I actually thrifted when I was living in London, England, and it is so cute. It says whistle for your milk, and then there is a whistle on there, and it was made in Japan, and I think I got this for 50p, so 50 pence. I don't know the equivalent, but let's see if it works still. You can kind of whistle for your milk. I mean, I definitely don't drink out of this. It just kind of sits there and looks adorable in my Wohnzimmerschrank. And here's another cool thing for my house. This is something I actually got for $1 at a garage sale here in Toronto, and it was all taped shut, and the elderly gentleman would not let me open it to see what it was. He was just basically like, "It's only $1, get it." So I was like, "Sure, dude, whatever." So I got it. And of course, as we were leaving, I opened it up immediately, and it is so very cool and probably worth more than $1. So thank you, grumpy old man. So now let me show you what's inside. All right, this one definitely is for anyone who loves vintage. And look at that. Any idea what that is? There's two of them. And when we open this up and we twist this, we have ourselves a fantastic travel hanger. How cool is that? And it's super sturdy, you know, surprisingly so, but it's just like the coolest thing ever. It's a bit stiff, but I mean, it's very, very old. So, but I guess, yeah, you would pack those in your suitcase if you were going on a trip of some kind, and then you would never be without a hanger. So awesome. Let's go see some more cool things. Let's check out my absolutely awesome vintage spinning wheel that, of course, lives next door to my amazing Wohnzimmerschrank that we talked about last time. And this I actually got for free. It was, you know, just left there, just waiting for me by the side of the road. And it does, in fact, still work. Voila. I don't do any sort of spinning with it though. I mean, surprise, surprise, but it is a very cool conversation piece in my house. And if we look over here, look at this amazing piece of decor, and look at the detail in there. This is all hand carved. Unfortunately, the cranes are, the one guy here, he's missing his head, but the other guy is okay. That is just absolutely beautiful, amazing, amazing workmanship. And once again, very, very vintage. And this is a piece that I did inherit while I was living in Berlin, Germany. And here's another cool thing in my house, and this at one point did say "just in case" on it. And do you have any idea what might be inside? This is something that I got at the thrift store, and it was literally just about $1. So I was thrilled with the price of this, and when I opened it, look at that. It is an awesome little collection of mini tools, plus we have some little screws and little nails, some wire. This is like the coolest thing ever. And for anyone who likes doing DIY, I mean, come on, how awesome is this? I have no idea what year this is from, but it is definitely, you know, decades old. And you see the little handle here, you put like the hammer into here and then use your hammer and take it out, put it away, and then you have your screwdrivers that also fit into this handle. It is just the coolest little toolkit ever. And yeah, let me know down below where you think, or not where, what year you think that this might be from. For this cool things in my house, we are in my bedroom, and check out my amazingly cool DIY hat storage. It is so useful, and it stores a bunch of my hats. Not all of them, but most of them. And then over here, here's another awesome little storage thing that I inherited. And yeah, it holds some of my bag collection. And oh, here is my DIY scarf hanger. And again, all these tutorials shall be linked down below. And that's just the top of my dresser. Can you see the top of my dresser? I actually found this dresser by the side of the road, and it was really gross and grotty. So I did like patchwork and Mod Podge with funky fabrics, and now it is awesome. And here's another cool thing from my room, my awesomely, amazingly gorgeous yukata. And I also have 2 pairs of geta, of course, to go along with it. And I did, of course, get this and wear this when I lived in Tokyo, Japan. And it now lives here on my wall. And I just displayed it on a very long piece of bamboo with a hook on either side. But this is fabulous, and I love it so much. And last, but certainly not least, is my upcycled baking rack sunglass holder. But, I have another one over here because I have such an extensive collection of awesome thrifted sunglasses. Oh, except those ones I totally DIY'd, and these ones as well I DIY'd. But you know what? I was thinking that's not it, because look, here is my awesome spoon rack turned necklace holder, and I just thrifted this spoon rack display and put my necklaces on it, and they're not tangled, and I can see them all to wear them all, and it's awesome.
This is Confessions of a Refashionista.